As far back as 1903, the cinema attracted huge patronage. That year witnessed the first film screening in Nigeria. In the 1970s, ace filmmaker Hubert Ogunde and others started a mobile cinema with their traveling theatre groups entertaining people with drama, dance and other forms of entertainment. What was lacking then was a formal cinema setting, but the concept was hugely appreciated. It was then a delight to visit cinemas to view full-length feature films such as Amoda by Ola Balogun and Dinner with the Devil by Sonia Dosunmu and Wole Amele. Other notable early works were Bisi, Daughter of the River and Eddie Igboma's The Great Attempt, which was unfortunately censored by the authorities. That was the era that there was a cinema in every major city across the country. The business grew like wildfire. The likes of Penn Cinema and Agege Lagos was more than modern football field experience for cinema fans that cut across all cadres of people in the society. And many can remember evenings spent in the dark confines of these cinema houses in utter bliss after being transported into other worlds through cinemas. Then suddenly, the cinema culture began to wane and the cinema business died out after bravely gasping for salvation for many years. But just when everyone thought the word cinema was an outdated footnote in Nigeria's entertainment history, the cinema culture returned. Nigerians began to flock to cinemas in droves on a daily basis to see the movies on offer. Ozone, Silverbird and Genesis Deluxe cinemas are the new names with a seeming concentration in Lagos, the pulsating heartbeat of Nigeria. Cities such as Abuja and Port Harcourt also boast of cinemas where residents are reviving their love for the cinema. Also on the sideline is the theatre arts culture in Nigeria, which dates as far back as to the late 19th and early 20th century Lagos, a theatre tradition dominated by the Western elite. Soon there was a clamour for works based on indigenous Nigerian subject matter, and one Dio Yedile is said to have written a play entitled King Elejibo in response to the call. This theatre tradition did not last beyond the first decade of the 20th century. Politics was already in the air in Lagos and in other parts of Nigeria, and many of the leading lights behind the Lagos theatre movement, like Herbert Macaulay, soon found politics more attractive than the theatre. For about 40 years after the play King Elejibo, there was no notable development in the Nigerian theatre until Hubert Ogunde came to the scene in 1944. Hubert Ogunde, who wrote both in English and in Yoruba more than anyone else, created the awareness of the modern theatre tradition in Nigeria. He was an operatic traveling theatre, and he took his plays to various parts of the country where he was really gladly welcomed, and also to other West African countries, particularly Ghana and Sierra Leone, for about 40 years. Ogunde's plays have religious, social and political themes and titles such as Garden of Eden, Herbert Macaulay, Journey to Heaven, Tiger's Empire, Strike and Hunger and Yoruba Ronu. Occasionally he had confrontations with the political authorities and had his plays banned. Apart from the popular traveling theatre of Ogunde and his followers, there is also literary drama. The dominant personality in Nigerian literary drama has been the Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka, who has been in active theatre both in and outside Nigeria since the late 1950s. He produced and published many plays. Between then and now, stage plays in Nigeria had enjoyed a booming audience until the comeback of the cinema. Now that we have the two options, the question is, which do you prefer? To watch a movie at the cinema or to watch a stage play?
A lot of people say there's no place like home, but at Limelight Hotel and Suites, we have a place that's just like home. Limelight Hotel and Suites is located in the serene and homely countryside of Agoiwoye, Ogun State. Limelight Hotel and Suites offers you nothing but the best in hospitality and facilities that you will not find anywhere. We have 3 bars, an oriental restaurant with a guarantee of uninterrupted power supply, and reliable internet facilities, not forgetting our ATM machines and POS terminals to give you the ease of cashless fun. Come relax and retreat into the calm embrace of Limelight Hotel and Suites. For more information, log on to www.limelight.hotel.com or email us on info@limelight.hotel.com or call us on 0807-097-1904. Limelight Hotel and Suites, taking you to the limelight.
Stage play, cinema. I think stage play because there's much more life. You know, you see the people doing it just live. Sure, you understand. Compared to just watching it in a cinema. Movies, most of the movies we watch nowadays are American. But stage plays, it brings a whole new set of like cultural stuff. The last one I saw actually was a Nigerian stage play, and it reminded me of our culture. So I would say, hey, stage play.
I really love the stage play.
Yes, there is, and I prefer the stage play because I do more stage plays, and because stage plays are real, unlike the cinema thingy. And then for me, I just prefer stage play because it's real, and then you can communicate with the actors and the actresses on the stage, unlike the one in cinema where it's just there and you can't really feel it. You have your phone here, but the stage play is real, and then it's just you and them.
A stage play is staged. It's staged. Cinema is supposed to be like, how do I put it? It's where you have a whole cameras and the rest doing some arranged stuff. But stage is just live. It's live. Any day, anytime. I love stage performances. It's live. It's real. There's no editing. It's lovely.
Obviously, stage play. We all grew up to meet the stage play. You understand? So obviously, I'll say I'll pick the stage play. I've not done much of stage play anyway, but when I go to watch in those days, it's really nice. I've done one or two, yes. So anytime, any day, I'll prefer the stage play.
The root of theatre is stage. So anything you watch on TV is make-believe, but on stage is real. You can't make a mistake. So if you ask me as a practitioner, I'm a stage person, I will just tell you it's stage. I will not even think of any TV thing. So for me, it's stage performance that I enjoy more. It's real now. You see everything live. There's no joro at all.
To save cost, I'll go get the CD, but then to have more fun with people, I'll probably go to the cinema.
A stage play, because it's more engaging, and if it's well put together, it's just better than any movie. So a stage play, definitely.
It's quite expensive, honestly. I could go to a cinema some days and get 500. Okay, that was then, sometimes 750. If I'm going with 3 people, the amount I'd pay here for myself, I pay for them as well. But then I think there is something else it brings to the table. Making a movie of this kind of import in Nigeria will cost millions. This, I'm sure, it costs far less, way less in terms of percentage. But then again, like I said, it's still expensive to watch. So sometimes the ready option would be to go see a movie if I want to be entertained. But then if I want to see something like this, I'd be ready with my money, basically.
We want the people to come see stage production because emotions can be transferred directly from the stage, which sometimes cinemas may not be able to do because you're seeing people live directly, and then there's no cuts and shots. You can, touch them live.
In our opinion, the theatre holds a deeper connection between the audience and actors because the audience is seeing the character's story happen right in front of them as if peeking into the actual life of a stranger. Cinema is limited to a 2-dimensional screen and has more distraction from the actual characters through things like different camera angles, special effects, or scenery shots. The presentation itself is very different between the two. Theatre occurs alive in front of an audience. Cinema is recorded and 2-dimensional. With a pre-recorded medium, the audience can expect the same piece of art over and over, whereas in theatre, the live art can differ each time. Theatre, however, is limited to what can be portrayed on the stage. While you can have many different sets and lighting, you cannot use many different locations and angles as a cinema can. And lastly, stage plays usually feature music and live dance, which is always fantastic when mixed with drama.
My name is Onyeka.
My name is Ify Brown. I'm Shubomi Da Costa.
My name is Dele, and keep watching
East Africa!